My name is Cecily Cardew.
Cecily Cardew? What a very sweet name. I already like you more than I can say. I have a feeling we are going to be great friends. My first impressions of people are always right.
And nice of you to like me so much after we have only known each other for such a comparatively short time. Pray sit down.
I may call you Cecily, may I not?
With pleasure.
And you will always call me Gwendolyn, won't you?
If you wish.
Then it is all quite settled then, isn't it?
I hope so.
Perhaps this would be a favourable opportunity for me to tell you who I am. My father is Lord Bracknell. You have never heard of Papa, I suppose?
I don't think so.
Outside of my family circle, I'm glad to say Papa is entirely unknown. This is as it should be. The home seems to be a proper sphere for the man. Once a man starts to neglect his domestic duties, he becomes entirely effeminate, does he not? I do not like this. It makes men so very attractive. Cecily, Melancholy's views of education have raised me to become remarkably strict. So, may I look at you through my glasses?
Oh, not at all, Gwendolyn. I am very fond of being looked at.
You're here on a short visit, I suppose?
Oh no, I live here.
Really? You and your mother, no doubt, or some other female relative of Vancier's resides here as well?
Oh no, I have no mother, nor, in fact, any relation.
Really? Indeed?
My dear guardian, with the assistance of Miss Prison, has the arduous task of looking after me.
Your guardian?
Yes, I am Mr. Worthing's ward.
It is strange he never mentioned to me that he had a ward. How secretive of him. He grows more interesting hourly. I cannot help but admit, however, that the news does not give me feelings of unripe delight. Cecily, I've liked you ever since I met you, but I cannot help but admit that you are just a little older than you seem to be, and more than very alluring appearance, if I may speak candidly.
Frankly, I think that whenever anyone has anything unpleasant to say, one should always be quite candid.
Well, to speak with perfect candor, I wish that you were fully 42, and more than usually plain for your age. Ernest has a strong, upright nature. He is the soul of truth and honor. Disloyalty to him would be as dislikely as deception. However, even men of the noblest moral character are extremely susceptible to the physical charms of others. Modern, no less ancient history gives painful examples of what I refer to. If it was not for this, history would be quite unreadable.
I beg your pardon, Gwendolyn. Did you say Ernest?
Yes.
Oh, but this is not Mr. Earnest Worthing who is my guardian. It is his brother, his elder brother.
He never mentioned to me that he had a brother. How secretive of him. He grows more interesting hourly.
I'm afraid they've not been on good terms for quite a long time.
Ah, that accounts for it. Now that I think of it, men never mention their brothers. The subject seems quite distasteful to them. Cecily, you've lifted a large load from my mind. I was growing almost anxious. It would have been terrible if there were to be a cloud come across a friendship like ours. Now you're quite certain that it is not Mr. Ernest Worthing who is your guardian?
Quite sure. In fact, I'm going to be his.
I beg your pardon?
Dearest Gwendolyn, there is no reason why I should make a secret of it to you. Our little county newspaper is sure to chronicle the fact next week. Mr. Ernest Worthing and I are engaged to be married.
It is certainly very strange. Mr. Worthing is engaged to me. The announcement will appear in the Morning Post Saturday afternoon at the latest.
I'm afraid you must be under some misconception. Ernest proposed to me exactly 10 minutes ago.
It is certainly very curious, seeing Mr. Ernest Worthing proposed to me yesterday afternoon at 5:30. If you'd like to verify that, pray do. I never travel without my diary. I always need something very sensational to read on the train. Dear Cecily, I'm sorry it was very disappointing to you, but I'm afraid I have a prior claim.
It would distress me more than I can tell you, dear Gwendolyn, in any mental or physical language. But I feel bound to point out that since Ernest proposed to you, he has clearly changed his mind.
If the poor fellow has been entrapped into any foolish promise, I shall let you know that it is my duty to rescue him, and with a firm hand.
Whatever unfortunate entanglement my dear boy may have gotten into, I will never reproach him with it after we are married.
Do you allude to me as an entanglement? You are presumptuous. On an occasion like this, it becomes more of a moral duty to speak one's mind. It becomes a pleasure.
Do you suggest, Miss Fairfax, that I entrapped Ernest into an engagement? How dare you! This is no time for wearing the shallow mask of man. When I see a spade, I call it a spade.
I'm glad to say I've never seen a spade. It's clear our social spheres are widely different.
Shall I lay tea here as usual, miss?
Yes, as usual.
walks around the vicinity, Miss Carden?
Oh yes, a great fellow. From the top of one of the hills, quite close, one can see 5 counties.
5 counties? I don't think I should like that very much. I hate crowds.
I suppose that's why you live in town.
What a very charming room you have here, Miss Carden.
So glad you like it, Miss Fairfax.
I had no idea there was anything approaching good taste in the more remote country districts. It was quite a surprise to me.
Oh, you judge of the country from what one sees in town. I believe most London houses be extremely vulgar.
I suppose they do dazzle the rural mind. I don't understand how anyone lives in the country, if anybody who is anybody does. I do not like the country very much. It bores me to death.
This is what the newspapers call agricultural depression, is it not? I believe the aristocracy are suffering very much from it at present. It is almost an epidemic amongst them. May I offer you some tea, Miss Fairfax?
Thank you. Detest very high tea.
Sugar?
No, thank you. Sugar is not fashionable anymore.
Cake or bread and butter?
Bread and butter, please. Cake is rarely seen at the best houses nowadays.
And that, Miss Fairfax.
You have put lots of sugar in my tea, and even though I most distinctly asked for bread and butter, you have given me cake. I am known for the gentleness of my disposition, the moral sweetness of my character, but I warn you, Miss Carter, you may have gone too far.
There are no, whatever unfortunate entanglement my dear boy may have gotten into, there are no lengths to which I would not go.
From the moment I met you, I distrusted you. I felt that you were false and deceitful. I am never deceived in such matters. My first impressions of people are invariably right.
I am sure, Miss Fairfax, that I am trespassing on your vow